Alright, it's time for another WWF magazine review, and this one is from July of 1992, and you see on the cover is the Ultimate Warrior. This is right after WrestleMania 8 when the Ultimate Warrior made his comeback. And you can see the price. Look at the price of the magazine at the time, $2.50 on the newsstands. Wow. Alright, so let's open this up and take a look. We got Hulk Hogan, an advertisement. I remember those commercials with Hulk Hogan for Right Guard? They were pretty funny. Table of contents. Join the official 1992-93 fan club, promoting that. Let's see, this is before Vince Russo, so he wasn't the editor of this magazine at the time. Awesome action, excellent price, WrestleMania collectors. Promoting, I guess, a VHS tape. You have Around the Ring, which is, I guess, is an article explaining what's going on with the business. We have the Berserker. Another promotion of VHS tape. 1992 Battle of the Superstars. Iker Pro, this is, I guess, their supplements they were promoting at the time. Fan forum, I guess it's something that the fans would write in, different articles. We have Bret the Hitman Hart with the Intercontinental title. Brainstorm, that's usually written by Bobby the Brain Heenan, but this month it was written by Mr. Perfect. WWF at the time had a different magazine going on. They also had the WWF, Spotlight, which was a magazine that featured a superstar. This one was going to feature the Undertaker. Alright, some of the deals with I remember these things, CDs. Oh, Crush issues a challenge. I guess this is when Crush came back. Before he was part of Demolition, and now he returned as a babyface. As you can see, that didn't really last long because he turned heel a few months later. Sergeant Slaughter, one of his made a comeback. You know, before he was a heel, he was part of the he supported Iraq, and now they were bringing him back as a babyface again. And he was going to team up with Hacksaw Jim Duggan. The tag team didn't last that long, and he was pretty much done after. Here's an interview with Shawn Michaels and Sensational Sherry. This is, when Shawn Michaels recently turned heel, he was with Sensational Sherry. So basically, just a interview with him. Now, usually in the magazines, early magazines, they would have an article called The Battle of the Titans, which they had, like, an article about two people that were feuding. This one featured the British Bulldog against Reaper Man. So I guess this is just like, I guess one of the matches that they had. I guess they were starting a feud. Then we have the Ultimate Warrior against Papa Shango, an article about that. When the Ultimate Warrior returned in '92, one of the first people he was feuding with was Papa Shango, and Papa Shango put a voodoo spell on the Warrior, and I mean, you could watch some of those clips on YouTube. Interesting. Some of the things were cut out. And then promoting they had WWE Trivia. Okay, and then we have an article featuring the Macho Man Randy Savage and Ric Flair. It was at the time when there was an issue, like 2 issues back, I guess, that Ric Flair had pictures of him and Miss Elizabeth, and that really started a feud, saying that they had a relationship. And it turns out that the photos were fake, and that you can see the real photos over here with Randy Savage. Apparently, Ric Flair superimposed himself into the picture. So that article explained that. And then we have an article with the Undertaker. You know, back in the day, the Undertaker used to have feuds with these different like big guys. Like, you know, for example, like he would fight Nails, and then the next feud would be like another big guy. And this one was the Berserker. It was a short feud. I don't remember it ever being on a pay-per-view. And then, you know, it's each you know, every couple of months you would have a new feud, a new big guy to wrestle. So some early Undertaker stuff, which was really cool. Article on the Legion of Doom. Now, I guess this is, you know, Legion of Doom 92, I mean, they lost the tag titles to Money Inc. earlier in the year. So basically, it was them trying to, you know, get back into the title picture. And this is like their feud against the Beverly Brothers. The Genius, some wrestling trivia. This is the brother of Macho Man Randy Savage. And then the ice cream bars, the WWF Superstars ice cream bars. If you can remember CM Punk's pipe bomb, he mentions the ice cream bars. And we can see here another article. This one is about Money Incorporate's feud with the natural disasters, earthquake and typhoon. And then you have, I guess, a wonderful WrestleMania weekend. I guess they're talking about like a fan fest or something. Oops, sorry. And then they're talking about SummerSlam. SummerSlam 92 was going to be in England. Tatanka was going to make a debut. And then Viewpoints is usually an article written by one of the WWE superstars. This month it was by Owen Hart. At the time he was going by the Rocket Owen Hart. It was just really the beginning of his... I guess he was the Blue Blazer, and then he came back and they started the new Hart Foundation. He was teaming with Jim the Anvil Neidhart. That didn't last too long, and then he started a tag team with Coco Beware as High Energy, I believe. Crossroad Puzzle, and then this is an article promoting Primetime Wrestling. This was before Raw, as you can see, Monday at 9 p.m. on the USA Network. This was the show before Raw, and yeah, you see that? Picture of Ric Flair on an airplane. At the time, 92, Vince McMahon started a bodybuilding federation, the WWF. That did not last long. And I think that's pretty much it. And then over here you have, I guess they were promoting this posters book. And you had different posters of Hulk Hogan and Undertaker and Tatanka. So definitely, I mean, back in the day, if you're a wrestling fan in the, like, let's say like the mid-80s and then 90s, you would look forward to every month getting the mail and getting this, getting this in the mail and reading about the different, articles about wrestling and the feuds and everything. So definitely interested. Always enjoy looking back at wrestling from the the 90s. Brings back a lot of memories.